despite being Team Kendrick,
The
I've been
right
allowed
fielder,
back
number
in
4,
Toronto. The
Joe.
Border Patrol stopped me, which is kind of nuts, but in case you're wondering why they've allowed me here, I won a championship with the Toronto Blue Jays a couple seasons ago in MLB The Show 22. Y'all can check out that playlist. It's on the channel. But nonetheless, we are here with the Yankees. And it's bottom of the sixth. Wisely gets a pop up to first base, and Ben Rice is going to make the catch as we look to put away this struggling franchise at the present moment. Struggling because they're struggling in our division. Ground ball to Rice, and he stepped on the bag this time to end the sixth inning. Wisely pitching very well. I do like him as a bullpen arm. Kind of wish it worked out
Number 4,
as a starter, but this was several years ago when they tried that experiment. Nonetheless, Weaver going to get the strikeout to end the eighth. George Springer tosses his bat in anger. I guess anger's not that big a deal here in Canada. That's okay. Wagner check swing on the cut fastball and 2-2, and no, not going to get the strikeout. Williams throws him a screwball. Oh my goodness, the break on that thing is disgusting. And when he can locate it, you can't hit it as he does it again to Dalton Varsho. Tyler Henneman is going to be the last chance for Toronto. 172 average, swings and misses at the 2-2 fastball. Screwball high in the zone. Man, that thing floats almost like a knuckleball. It breaks worse than most sinners. We pick up the victory, a victory we should be getting, and we will win the series regardless of whether we take the third game. But you know, I want that third game. Dominguez had a homer and 3 RBI, 2 for 4 in today's ball game. Hell, Marcus Stroman beat his former team. All right, we're running up on our last days of signing these last 2 draft picks. They're both finally over 50% motivation and cranking up some of that money because we're not going to be complete cheapskates. And we get Reggie Williams. He should be in AA for at least a couple of seasons. Maybe we'll see him in AAA. You never know how things will play out as far as prospects and free agents that we do sign. But nonetheless, Chauncey Famiglietti is going to be our last guy we look to sign. And he said, listen, I know how much you gave to everybody else. You got to give me some more bread, dog. I know I'm a 6th rounder, but I can be pretty damn good. I don't really concern myself with the scouting progress because I've already drafted them, and for the most part, if you stink and you want so much money, you're going to not sign anyway. So, yeah, whatever. Go back in the draft. Maybe we get better in college, and we'll move on. Now, Alec Bohm is a third baseman. I did think about us trading for him. As you know, our current third base situation was Waldo Cabrera, Oswaldo Peraza, DJ Mayhew on the decline and getting paid a lot of money. Again, I thought about the years, but I don't know. Maybe we'll see. Maybe we'll call up Philly once again. Philly don't like me for a variety of reasons, but we ain't gonna talk about that. Remember the Knicks beat y'all last year? Anyway, sorry. That's basketball. We ain't talking basketball. All right, Yankees holding the second wild card spot. Luis Hill, fresh off actually, he's not fresh off that game shutout against the Mets. This is like 2 weeks later, but he gets a strikeout. The proverbial NL MVP, Kyle Schwarber, who is obviously cooking with freaking hot oil, hitting 33 home runs. He might be on pace for 50, could win the MVP. There are a lot of good contenders in the National League. The Hurricane, unfortunately, will ground out. Bryce Harper having a good season, probably not really going to be in the MVP race ever again, but he should be a very quality bat for years to come. Alec Bowman, Castellanos, Max Kepler, JT Real Muto, and damn it, I forgot the rest of the lineup. See, I'll be too slow when I speak sometimes, but I'm also speaking kind of fast a lot of the time. It is what it is. And Harper's going to take the slider in there for strike number 2. I don't think Harper liked that call. A couple of words to say. He's like, yo, come on, I'm a 2-time MVP, bro. Give me the benefit of the doubt sometimes. Hey, Urquidia needs some too, and he says, I don't need the benefit of the doubt. My bat will take care of that. Hits this one into right center field. He'll end up with a double with 2 away here in the first inning, his 16th of the year. Alec Bohm smacks this one to Volpe. Volpe goes to the right of him, throws it across the diamond, and makes the out. The Yankees will be facing Aaron Nola, who's having a damn good season, win-loss-wise. The ERA is fine. His issue has been strikeout rate. He's not striking out guys at the rate he used to, but he's also not walking guys. So he's definitely giving up hits, as you saw by the whip. But the Phillies are just not concerned. Just be a steady arm as they have a significant lead in the National League East of over 10 games. They are the only team in baseball with at least a 10-game lead against anybody else.
Batting second, the right fielder, Aaron.
Austin Wells will be at some point. Dominguez, batting the 3 spot. He's been hitting decently well. I could have flopped him and Stanton, is what it is. Bellinger is down to 7 because you've seen that numbers. He's just, batting average-wise, he's not doing it, but him sitting at 7, if he can get on, some of the other guys at the bottom of the lineup seem to be hitting a little better. Judge takes a curveball, a knuckle curve with that, and hits a rainbow to right field. The lead is not going to be outstretched enough. Aaron Judge hits his 29th home run this season. The captain looks to be on pace for another 50 home run season, given nothing crazy happens. Which I don't think he will. I mean, he hasn't played the best of defense out there, but he hasn't missed any time so far, so I'm not concerned. Jason Dominguez picking up some of the outfield slack and left. Swings and miss. That doesn't help matters as that knuckle curve lost the slack as it dove into the dirt. Dominguez, you got to lay off that crap, man. Come on. Big G comes up, batting .291. He's going to increase it ever more. An absolute blast to left field. 384. I almost expect 400 every time he hits one. But Rice and Chisholm are just, they're raising the roof. The crowd over there behind the Yankees dugout definitely ecstatic. His 15th long ball of the year. He's hitting well. Listen, if he's hitting this well now in the regular season, just imagine what he's going to do in the postseason, where he's probably one of the most clutch postseason hitters in Yankee history. Not even probably. He's one of the best postseason hitters in MLB history. It just hasn't, translated to a championship ring. Max Kepler, who, though I mentioned earlier in the broadcast, I forgot they actually signed him. Like, I could have sworn Max Kepler was going to be a Twin for the next 42 years, but not this time. He finds himself in a better winning environment, a team that has made it to the LCS a couple of years and made it to the World Series, and looking to add just ever more bats in the lineup. Good play by Jazz Chisholm, who is rumored to be getting an extension. What? Who put that out there on Twitter? I don't know. He's got a couple more years of arbitration, so I don't see why we would really extend him. I don't know. He is having a damn good season. I can't lie. Though he's not hitting with runners in scoring position. Volpe floats one past Turner, who maybe age at shortstop is starting to catch up to him. I don't know, man. As Bellinger swings and misses at a high circle change. Like, even if that's in the zone, you're not going to do much with it. Don't blame the bat. It's not the bat's fault. It's you. Okay, you're the one swinging it. Ground ball to second. Toss to short. Turner back to first. Oh, not in time. Bellinger, again, though he's not batting average hitting, he's getting on base at least. Rice smacks this one high and deep to left. And all they can do is look up, and it is gone. Ben Rice breaks the tie with a double-digit 10th home run of the season. Really kind of taken over for Paul Goldschmidt. Goldschmidt, almost at this point, is just a lefty specialist. Like, he's not fielding the way he used to. I mean, come on. We all kind of thought it was going to happen, but I would have expected this to happen maybe, I don't know, after the regular season is over, like after the postseason. Maybe he could turn the clock back a couple of years, but not to be the case. Makes it 4-2. Nope, I spoke a little bit too soon. Chisholm smashes yet another home run, this time 472. Sheesh. And he's officially tied his career high. Maybe this is why you're hearing the rumor of an extension, as he extends the Yankee lead 5-2. I mean, damn. You know what? It is nice to have Jazz Chisholm. I would have preferred to have him at third. Maybe we do extend him. Take some of those collegiate years. He's paid out. He should pay a little more for arbitration. We should look at some of the NL MVP candidates. Of course, Shohei Ohtani is up there, and they're never going to show his complete stat line. As a two-way player, you need to show his pitching and his hitting. Mark Vientos murdering baseballs, left, right, and center, which is literally where he's hitting everything. 36 home runs, He is on pace to probably break Pete Alonso's record. He set several years ago as a rookie. Circle change to Kyle Schwarber. Somehow he has not hit a home run thus far. You know, he's always one pitch away. Turner hits this one between right field and first. Judge is able to chase it down in foul territory. Good play by Aaron, and this one's going to get popped up. It's about the same place, but Rice just says, no, I got it, Cap, and makes the play. I got younger legs, let me get it. Granted, he never would have made that play beforehand. Damn, Dominguez. Another pitch low in the zone, strikeout. Another strikeout to Big G. Liner right at Rice, and it bounces off his glove. Tossed to Hill, who covers it in time. Where was this? Well, I don't know. About 9 minutes ago. I digress. Kepler hit a home run earlier and can't even take the bat off his shoulder here to end the fourth. As we look at the postseason picture, we won 5.5 games out of, I'm going to assume, the Orioles. Kansas City leads their division. The Mariners are right then. Tampa, Sacramento, just to call them that, Houston, and the Twins are on Rangers for a wild card spot. We are still many games before anything is decided, though it really feels like the Phillies might have locked up the East. Strike number 3 is Bryson Stott, just stares at a fastball. Brandon Marsh will float this one into left center. Dominguez calls off Bellinger. I like that you were calling off Bellinger for some of these plays, man. You gotta play that defense. I think he's getting used to playing out there in left field. Schwarber hits this to right field, and it gets over the wall. Judge mad late with the lead. 340 for Schwarber's 54th home run this season. Damn. You know, always found it weird that Kyle Schwarber was their leadoff hitter, but when he gets a hold of one, you start off the game with a 1-0 lead usually. So it's a little unorthodox, definitely not traditional, and has probably nothing to do with analytics. So sometimes you got to ignore them. Volpe diving, stop it. Bro, why are you throwing the ball? What are you doing? Oh, my God. Rice, why did you throw it? Come on, dude. Just hold the ball. Just hold the ball. The guy was already safe. Unfortunately, he'll able to strike out Harper, but you gotta get it together. 5th strikeout for Eel. And stolen base attempt is, almost. The throw is almost there, but this is Trey Turner we're talking about. You pretty much have no shot. Even as he gets up there in age, he's still going to take the bags, especially third. I really feel like that's a base a lot of teams are just not really wanting to steal unless you are an absolute speed demon. Chopper to first. Rice will step on the bag himself. Turner will score from third. As you were never going to get him, even if you had a literal laser for an arm. And that is going to be the end of the line for Luis Seal. We'll call on Fernando Cruz out of the pen. I hope he's not facing a lefty because they're batting .350 against him. Castellanos is a righty, as you can see. Splitter, chop to Volpe. And he actually throws it on target this time, and that'll end the 6th inning. Yankees have more hits and lead, but we also got another run, an error that might have, listen, it could have been disastrous. Let's keep it. Austin Wells didn't make the All-Star team, as we mentioned earlier, but you know what? We don't need you to make the All-Star team. Just play well in the games that matter. And he will end up with a double. Could extend the lead if we can bring him around to score. His 18th double of the season. Probably one of the more above-average hitting catchers this year. Volpe hits a rope to center field. Wells not going to test the arm of Brandon Marsh. He might have been able to make it. Runners will be at the corners for Cody Bellinger. Brandon will fielder's choice. He could beat him out. It's not out of the question. I don't think he's going to on this one. Second to short, covering second, back to first, and yeah, that is a double play to end the inning. Good play by Stott and Turner. Max Kepler. That's that home run earlier. It was a little bit of a fluke, but I mean, hey, professional baseball players are going to run into it. Strikeout for Fernando Cruz. GT Real Muto, who surprisingly has been playing here in Philly for what, like 8 years since he got traded from the Marlins? I think he got traded in 2017 in the fire sale of sorts. Actually, no, he was a free agent that year. That's what happened. Somehow he ended up being a free agent, and he signed with the Phillies, and I think he's had a damn good career here. Is he a Hall of Famer?
Number 43.
I don't really know. I don't think so. He's hit well, but I don't know. How do you really rank him defensively? You can look at D-War, defensive war, as it was when he floated to left field. Wow, good play by Dominguez, able to track that one down for the first out. Schwarber stares at a fastball, 99 miles an hour. Most normal humans are going to stare at that. 1-2 count to Turner, and the sinker going to get popped up. Wells is going to make the catch near the Yankees on deck circle. Giancarlo Stanton, 2 away in the 8th inning, hits the sweeper deep to right field. Chasing it is Kepler. Actually, that's not Kepler. Doesn't matter because it's out of here. His 16th home run of the year. Yankees extend the lead to 6-4. Big time hits from a big man doing big things. Hell, dating back to every postseason we've had, has basically been the front runner. And in the 9th inning, ground ball to second base. And we have beat the best team in the National League this year, based by record. And you know what? It feels good to beat them. And it really shows that we can beat teams that will knock your block off when it comes to, if you leave a pitch over the zone, able to pick up some victory, 2 long balls by Stanton and Judge. Rice contributes as well. Hill only went 5 2/3 innings after going like 6 or 7 innings most of the games that he had pitched thus far, coming back from injury. All right, we've got a couple more opportunities to sign Chance Famiglietti. And, dude, can you just take this money, bro? Come on. Thank you. Jeez Louise, man. Shit. All right, listen, it comes with a contract clause of free chopped cheeses. All right, like don't play dumb here. All right, you like chopped cheese. You look like a big boy. Look like you throw with some heat. Turns out the rumors were true, and actually, I am glad that this is a thing. Via 30-team control, I'm able to do. Vlad Guerrero is going to get his true contract, 14 years, $500 million. No trade clause on that. As you know, I adhere to no trade clauses in this series. Cal Riley is also going to get his extension. 6 years, $105 million. Lawrence Butler, though, he's not going to get the deal he really got in real life. 7 years, $65.8 million. So I think I might just go near what that number is. So same AAV, just less years. He'll be a free agent. No, you don't want to be locked in for that long. This is guaranteed money. You play for the Athletics, dog. It's whatever, fine. Take the 4-year deal. He'll be a free agent at 28. Tanner Beebe just goes to show that the Cleveland Guardians are cheap as fuck. 5 years, $48 million. He ain't even looking in that direction. He's like, bro, if you don't pay up, I think it's because overall, his record really isn't that great. And Garrett Crochet ain't even, again, he's not even looking in their direction. His real contract, 6 years, $169.8 million. Yeah, he don't want it. He don't care. He thinks he's gonna get $34 million in the open market. You don't want to be locked in for 4 years? Come on, it's guaranteed money. It's guaranteed money. Increase the money, bro. Get out of my face. Jackson Merrill, kind of understandably, he also won't take it. His real deal is 9 years. It'll be like $118 million. It's guaranteed money. You're going to be dealing with arbitration for like the next 5 or 6 years. Fuck it. Anywho, I'm going to deal with our own team, as we do have a couple of guys that I really think we might extend it. Chisholm, Hill, Williams, Schmidt, and Volpe all can be signed past their arbitration. Actually, Williams is a free agent this year, and I am going to make the executive decision to extend Jazz Chisholm. He is having a career year. I like his profile for this team that hits a lot of power. He hits for power too. I want to say he'd be kind of more of a contact guy, but he's just been mashing the baseball this year. Luis Hill, I feel like if I don't sign him now, I'm going to regret it and end up paying more in later years to really buy out some of that ARB, some of them free agent years, but I think I'm going to hold off.
Now batting.
Judge on the other end here in the bottom of the 9th inning, he been got his money. We don't have to worry about it because he can't go anywhere unless he requests a trade. And maybe he might after popping it up like that. Come on, dude. You got to at least foul it way over to where Michael Kay is. Jeez. What do you announcers sit back there? Michael Kay is like a baseball. Jazz Chisholm, who honestly I thought I was going to end up batting in this one. I forgot when you jump into a player moment, you can. I wish they would just let you just do it from the normal screen. Oh my goodness. Jazz Chisholm, after getting that money, just makes the Yankees more money. A walk-off of Jordan Romano, somebody you guys should know very well via that Toronto Blue Jays series I did a couple of years ago. I don't think he actually ended up being our closer at the end of that, but nonetheless, we walk him off and take 2 out of 3 from the Philadelphia Phillies. Does that mean we're World Series bound? I have no idea because we ain't even get through the rest of this season yet, but it is good to see that we have beat the best team in baseball 2 out of 3 games. There you go. Dap it up. Yeah, shit. Go get some chopped cheeses. Go get a nutcracker. Whatever you got to do, bro. Whatever you got to do. Carlos Rodon apparently suffered an injury, but we're going to keep him active. As we jump into the final game. Oh, no. I thought we took 2 out of 3. No. We have taken both games of the series, so we will win the series. Try to make it 3 in a row. Goldie fields it to Volpe, back to first. Oh, not in time. Rojas able to run it out.
Up next to Schwarber.
I thought we had him. I looked on the replay and it was hella close. I almost want to intentionally walk Schwarber. Lighter. Ooh, almost hits him with a cut fastball. As Trey Turner is in the on-deck circle looking to give the Phillies the lead. Sinker hit back up the middle. Bellinger will field it. Trey Turner might be attempting to score. Yeah, I'm glad he got that back in fast enough.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Oh man, we are tied at 3 apiece. A 12-6 curveball hit to Volpe, and he'll just go to short, go to second. Smart move, not throwing it to first. Though I get why you would. Realmuto comes up in the 9th inning. Runner on first. Fastball just grazes the outside corner. I'm going to throw over because despite the Phillies being more of a power team, they can run. They got some dudes that can run. So we don't want to, lack off on this. Screwball hits Realmuto for strike number 3, and that is 1 out. As Fernando Tatis just broke out of a 1-for-20 slump, cut fastball, and I guess they're going to give him that call occasionally. He's a lefty hitter. So the vision in which you see there, it might not always look like a strike. Don't worry. Next year we're going to ABS as Sosa on the base paths. I thought he was going to run. He's not going to, especially when you know how often Williams throws the screwball. Get strike 2 and strike 3. Cut fastball right down the middle. Maybe he was looking for the screw. He just couldn't see the cutter coming out of his hand. Sometimes when you got that devastating breaking ball, people are looking for that and not anything else. Another screwball, chop the Goldie. Goldie will step on the bag and he will go to the bottom of the 9th inning. In said 9th inning, Pablo Reyes is going to step up. He does have 2 hits, come on. That's a slider you should be smoking, dude. Jeez. Smoke these Phillies. Anyhow, 0-1. Jason Dominguez hits it to left field. Oh, it's going to be caught, run down by Marsh. Good play. He's a pretty good fielder. Bellinger, 1-for-4. Lefty, who he's hit better this year than even righty. So he's going to get this one past Stott into right field and becomes the winning run for Aaron Judge. Whoa, almost gets hit with a high fastball. Gives him a little bit of a mean mug. Does have 2 RBI out of the 3 runs that we have scored today. A little early on the slider. Come on, Cap. Come on, just get a solid base hit in the gap. And Belly is scoring. Oh, come on. You know what? I would have laid off of that too. That's just a high slider that's not really that hittable. Williams comes in for the 10th. Ball going to get hit to Reyes. That'll hold the runner second to the first. Get him out 5-3. And Turner, surprisingly, not going for the bunt as the CPU has a propensity for. Hits in the right field. Judge can't get it, and it doesn't go over the wall. Able to get it back in. Throw it to third. Chisholm, what a rocket arm he's got. And the RBI triple sets the Phillies up to add to their lead. Harper chases a fastball at his eyes and outside. What are you thinking, MVP? Come on, Doug. Castellanos 1 for 4. I think he's a free agent after this year. Ground ball up the middle. Chisholm. Oh, kind of stumbles a bit. Fires the first. Can't get him, and that is going to cost him a run. As we take a look at the replay, yeah, nope, he got there in time despite the strong arm. Cut fastball, just floats into the zone. Out Farmer out. Now he's not out of the woodwork. Face Jordan Romano yet again. 26 saves, 36 opportunities, 3.8 ERA. Righties and lefties are hitting about the same. Goldie steps up against a righty, and jeez, come on, dude. Why are you swinging at that slider? That's not a good pitch. And then a decent pitch, you end up striking out on 97 miles an hour. I think his vision is going. Chisholm does have 2 hits. Both of them are home runs and really just hasn't contributed much else in the hit column, and will strike out on Romano's slider. As the last chance is probably Big G. He hits it deep. I don't even know where the hell it went in the night sky. There it goes. Left center field. 440 feet. This was a home run derby. You'd be getting a bonus. It's a bonus ball. Not the case in the regular season, but I'm sure a lot of people think the ghost run is that. Big time hit from a big time player. Can we walk this game off? The next batter comes to dish. Actually, no. It didn't matter because they were outnumbered. DNYYasty going to come out of the pen here in the top of the 11th. He couldn't get a run, and his ball's going to get scooted past Reyes at third. Dominguez comes up throwing. Hits Reyes. The throw from Reyes to the plate, not going to be in time. Phillies lead 6-5 here in the top of the 11th with nobody out. Stott gets jammed on a low inside fastball and hits it to center. Bellinger comes up throwing, hits Volpe and not Reyes. He'll be safe at third. Runners at the corners. Still one away. Rojas hits this one to left. Dominguez able to catch it. Fires back into the infield, and it is almost all the way to the backstop. Phillies lead 7-5.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Come on, let's get it together. Let's not serve one up to Schwarber. Oh, man. Serve one up at Schwarber's eyeballs. And surprisingly, it didn't end up on the 4 train tracks. We have another comeback in us, or are we absolutely exhausted at this point? Wells, Reyes, and Dominguez. And we start with Austin Wells. Romano's still out there. This is not a save opportunity, as he's already kind of blown the lead the first time. Wells will hit this one into the gap. Runner from second, Bellinger will come around to score. And with nobody out, second replaces home. Home replaces second. We got yet another shot to win this ball game. As Phillies manager is going to replace arm with Joe Ross. Righties and lefties are hitting about the same, 3.04 ERA. He got a 14% strikeout rate, so he's certainly hittable. Reyes hits this one down the line, but just foul. Oh, if that had bounced down, ball game would have been tied with nobody out. He does have 2 hits. Reyes, 2-2. Ooh, rolls over a sinker. Stott has to really hustle this one down and toss it over to first. Runner will advance to third. So sac fly will get us a run. But Dominguez, show us that pop, dog. Show us that pop. We've already walked him off once. 2-1, and no. Slider in the outside corner. Bellinger's in the on-deck circle. Though he's not that most reliable with runners in scoring position. 3-2. Oh, how did you not hit that floating slider, dog? It was right there. First pitch to Bellinger. High fly ball, left field. Marsh runs it down near the warning track. And the Phillies will be able to salvage at least one game in this series. They win 7-6 in extras. Hell, most of the offense came in extras, which is kind of nuts. Rumor has it Oswaldo Cabrera will be back right before the trade deadline. In the next episode, are we going to trade him? Are we going to keep him? Maybe we move him for something better as we move further into the season. Check it out.